sounds like John Wall could be headed to the New York Knicks. Let's talk about it. But first, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, miss another video. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella, you dig. And it's a report out there, and I'll link the article to the description. Bleacher Report. The New York Knicks are anteing up to get ready to try to make a run at John Wall. And let's talk about what they're trying to serve up, okay? Frank Akina, the guy from France, I'm not a big fan of his at all. He hasn't done jack crap in the league. Damian Dotson, whatever his name is, he all right. Courtney Lee, who ain't played all year, I don't believe. And a 2020 first round and second round draft pick. That's believed to be part of a 3-team swap. So, I don't know who the third team will be. Obviously, the third team will probably give an asset to the Wizards as well. So, pretty much they ain't trading much. They're not trading Tim Hardaway Jr. Obviously, Kristaps Porzingis, the unicorn, is injured. I think they're going to hold him out according to this report the whole year. He had a torn ACL towards the end of last year, I believe. Obviously, they want to keep Kevin Knox. So they really ain't got too much. They're supposed to be big players in free agency next year. And the key thing about this is John Wall's $42 million per year extension kicks in next year. So, they would be built around John Wall, and Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kristaps Porzingis. That should be drafted around. And then Robinson, the young center, I like him a lot. And they also have Enes Kanter. Now, to be honest, if I'm the Knicks, I'm going to need Robinson or Enes Kanter. I mean, if I'm the Wizards, I'm going to need Robinson and Enes Kanter to come over there. Obviously, Dwight Howard got a 2-year deal worth $11 million with the Wizards. He may come back this season or may not. He got a butt problem. All right. But I think Enes Kanter or Robinson had to be involved. Robinson is a nice, young, promising center. They got, I think he skipped out of college last year or something like that. Good defensive guy. But hey, so be it. If they want to they just want to get rid of John Wall because, for one, John Wall has been reportedly been the nucleus around the big nucleus around the problems that the Wizards been having. Okay, people say he refused to play off the ball. He dominates the ball too much. He disrespects head coach Scott Brooks a lot. We talked about those reports before. And Bradley Beal don't want to play with him. The team don't like him. We went through it last year and he was injured when Marcin Gortat made a comment about how the team, I'm paraphrasing here, is better off without John Wall. And also the other night, John Wall threw up a gang sign in the game. So, obviously, for the Wizards, it'll make sense. They'll be able to dump off a ton of cap space. $42 million extension kick in. Make sure you get rid of John Wall. He's the big problem. I'd do it, especially if you're able to keep Bradley Beal happy. And for the Knicks, you got a Showtime type point guard. You got a unicorn and Kristaps Porzingis who can run the floor. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. who can stretch the floor. All right, now obviously they're ruling out Kyrie by bringing John Wall there, and obviously then you go for a run at Kevin Durant next year. Kevin Durant, John Wall, Tim Hardaway Jr., Porzingis. I mean, that sounds like the new class of the East right there if they can get it together. And possibly with that nucleus, they probably can bring more people on. More mid-level to veterans that just want to win a championship, and possibly they can get a shot at Kawhi Leonard if not Kevin Durant. I still don't believe I'm sold on him playing in Toronto, okay? New York, I don't know if he like New York. He's so hell-bent on getting to California. But a lot of people, they fear the cold. But just as you fear the cold, I'd rather be too cold than too hot. That heat out in California and that heat out in the South and out West, I'd rather deal with the cold. That's just my personal opinion. When you grew up in Southern California, that's what he's used to. So it is what it is. But that'll make a nice case for Kevin Durant to slide in over there. Because I know Kevin Durant's reports that, with Kobe saying what he said about, how Lakers going to build a championship contender real quick. They're really banking on Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant coming there. If I'm Kevin Durant, man, I want to kind of pave my own legacy, man. And going to the Knicks and bringing the championship to the Knicks, that'd be huge. He would be beloved in New York for forever. He'd be on the same pedestal or even higher than Bernard King was when he was there, okay? That's what I would do. So they get John Wall, Porzingis come back, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Kevin Durant. That sounds like a plan to me. That's just my personal opinion. But we'll see if they can pull off for John Wall. I think Coming to February trade deadline, I think you're gonna have a very, very epic. You're gonna have an epic trade deadline. You know, I think leading up to that trade deadline, you can see Anthony Davis move. You can see John Wall and or Bradley Beal move. You're gonna see a lot of different players move across the league. I think it's gonna be a very, very active trade deadline, and possibly you can see Kawhi Leonard move, or possibly Draymond Green. But it's Goodfellas Sports TV. I linked the article in the description. Also in the description, our Facebook group, our Facebook page, our Twitter page. You can add me on Twitter or DM me on Twitter or Facebook if you got a business question, inquiry, or video request you want me to touch on. Also, you can reach me in the email. My email is there as well. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Also, the intro instrumental link is always in the description as well. And let me know what y'all think about this report and what the Knicks should have to give up. Remember, it's a 3-team trade. The third team is anonymous right now. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.